Hey everyone. When we talk about saving and investing, oftentimes we're talking about doing that for retirement. But that can seem like a long ways away, especially if you're just starting out. And so what I like to tell young people is that it's not just about your retirement. Oftentimes it helps saving and investing helps give you career flexibility and financial flexibility well before you ever get to retirement. So let me take you through my financial journey. Let me take you back to when I was in my early 30s. And I had 4 kids, and my wife and I, we'd been struggling with the expense of maintaining and owning a home since we were first married. And so we made the decision to significantly downsize where we lived with the goal of being able to save more money every month. Now, it was an ego check for sure, because we were moving our rather large family into a rather small apartment. But it gave us some free time to enjoy our family more because we weren't always working on that stupid house. But also it gave us a tremendous amount of financial flexibility because we had more money every month. We weren't constantly stressed about repairs and just the cost of ownership. And it really allowed us to focus on the things that mattered and allowed us to save and invest. It also gave me the ability to focus on myself professionally. And as luck would have it, I was promoted several times in consecutive years and saw my income go up. But even though my income went up, we didn't move out of that small apartment. We stayed there because we were so happy being able to save and invest a little bit of money every month. Now, eventually, the company I worked for, they moved us to California. And even though the cost of living was much higher in California than it was where we lived at the time in Kansas, we still made sure that we were able to live where we could continue to save and invest every month. Now, fast forward several years, and I was getting ready to publish the book. And the company that I worked for, they were not supportive of that. They weren't going to allow me to publish a book. And so at the time, I was also feeling quite unfulfilled in the work that I was doing. I felt like I was just trading my time for a paycheck and wasn't really using the gifts that I've been given to help others. And so I felt like I needed to make a change. And I wasn't a happy camper. I wasn't much fun to be around, and something needed to give. Now, if I hadn't saved and invested all those years leading up to that point, then I'd likely have felt very trapped and really unable to make the change. But thanks to the downsizing that we'd done, over 10 years previously, we'd set money aside and we had the ability to make that change. I gave myself career flexibility because we had financial flexibility. And so the point that I want you to take from me sharing that story is, one, do whatever you have to do to be able to save money. Find a way to live below your means, and don't let society trap you into spending what you can't afford. Don't feel like you have to keep up with other people. Just worry about your own journey. And your true friends, tell them what you're doing. They're going to be supportive of that. And if they're not, then like your parents might have said, then they're not true friends. So hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully this is something that you can use on your financial journey. If you have questions, as always, feel free to reach out. We love hearing from you. Thanks so much.